Hello, my name is Tuấn, and today we will talk about something very important in this year, as is saving energy. And this is my outline. We have uh, what is energy, the first, of course, and the second is how to save energy, and the third is your question for me about my presentation. The first thing, what is energy? Of course, energy is the things that we use to power um, the stuff that we use every day. Most of the energy nowadays come from the underground, like coal or oil. We use them to cook and make materials. And there are a lot of kind of energy. There are two, like they're clean energy and they're not very good for the nature. We have the wind, the water, and the sunlight. They are reusable, renewable. They are very good, and in the future we might use them a lot more than right now. They're not very good for nature energy, like coal, oil, and nuclear. This is not very bad for nature, but it's really dangerous, and we need a place to store the rest of their things. So very not good. The first thing to do to save energy is to use energy saving bulbs. For the one who sell bulbs, energy light bulbs, um, the customer would like the bulbs that use less energy but still cost as much as the normal one and still bright, like same. So there will be a lot of stocks for them. They will sell more and more energy will be saved. That's a cool one. The second thing is to use public transport. Public transport is very good, even though a lot of people don't like the slow of the public transport. They like to um, go like crazy speed, like they want to messing up with the police or something. But we need to care about our life and stuff. So going public transport is very cool, and you might save your time, your money, and your life too. The third is to turn off everything that you don't need, like your phones, your computer, or your electric stuff. Because if you still don't use them and you just leave it there, they're still on. A lot of energy will just like that and fly away from you, and you cost a lot of money. And if you turn off electric stuff, not just you save energy, and you are also protect our planet, protect the green and the environment. So that is a very cool thing to do. The last thing is use less your AC, because AC, we think that it is a normal thing or every one of us do, but it just use up a lot of energy that might cost us a lot of money. If we really need the AC in the hot summer or the cold winter, we just gather everyone in the house into the same room, and we can use the AC there. So more stuff. Or not, if you don't want to use the AC, just smash it. The last thing is the question. Do you guys have any question for me?
How many public transport you can use or go?
For now, like I count, there's a lot of types of transport, like plane, like train, bus, taxi, or a lot, or maybe ships. But the amount of transport nowadays, I cannot tell how many of them. There are too many. Anyone more?
That's
Yes,
simple.
you.
Do you think energy saving bulbs cost more than normal light bulbs?
In the past, the energy saving light bulbs is very expensive, but nowadays we can make them more easily, so it is more cheap. It is very cheap nowadays and just as expensive as a normal light bulb. Anyone more? That's you.
When you said we can use less AC, but I see a point. But there are so many people who have the habit is use the AC. So what about it?
Like I have mentioned on the previous things, if they really need the AC, we can gather a lot of people, 3 or 4 people into one room, so they can all have their same furniture, same just for one AC, and that will save us a lot of energy. Yes, you.
You said that we should use the public transport, but for someone want to travel, what should they use to go, and it also save the energy?
In that case, there's a lot of public transport that will help us, like taxis. For example, we can just hop into the car and tell the driver where we want to go, and he will get us to there.
How can you promote the use of energy saving bulbs? Because many people maybe don't know them, or they are actually more expensive than the others at the very beginning, so they didn't calculate that you might save the money on the long term. So what actions, what things can a government or people do to promote the use of energy saving bulbs?
Energy saving bulb, we can have some example like let them try there and have some example of the benefit, the count of what the energy saving light bulbs can save us in the long term. Like for example, it can save us 15% of the energy we need for a normal light bulb. That will help everyone to know how good does the energy saving light bulb is, and they will buy more and we will save more energy.
Do you think a government should eliminate the taxes from energy saving bulbs? Would that be a good measure?
I think we don't need to like eliminate right now, but the government should like go for a long term from the least amount of any light bulb until there will be no more light bulb.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.